This tutorial is on how to go about doing a class where you have Zoom for audio listed, but textcast for captions. It's actually super simple. You basically are just going to use Zoom for audio. So I'm going to get right into it and join this particular meeting. I'll click on the Zoom link. It's going to auto join my video. I'll let myself in. And I'm going to want to make sure that I'm muted, of course. It's giving me a message about being muted. But we want to be muted in this case. And I'm just going to be using this to make sure I have audio. If you aren't familiar with testing audio, if you click on the up arrow right here next to the speaker, you can go ahead and go to test speaker and microphone. See if you hear a ringtone and check that that's working. Again, you don't really need to check your mic because you won't be using it. If for some reason you can, if it's allowed to, and need to communicate with the student in chat, you can just mouse over the center part of the window, click chat, and message them here. In general, these Zoom meetings, the student has been sent the textcast output link for the entire semester before each individual class starts. But occasionally the student just forgets that it's the same link every time, and you would have to send them it in here. So this is the Zoom portion of it. The next thing is we're just going to open up Rapid Caption. You can search for Rapid Caption. You can go to your desktop. If you have it pinned to your taskbar, you can access it that way. I've just put Rapid in, and then I'm running Rapid Caption. It's prompting me immediately for a textcast stream. I would go to the caption management system, log in, and look in the location field before class starts to know which stream ID I'm using. But I would use whatever stream ID is listed there. Right now, I'm just going to use a placeholder. And I'm going to click connect. Again, there, I'm just putting a stream in. And there's never any password here. This field is always blank. And you can see here it says the URL to connect to the stream, blah, 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 will be copied to the clipboard. That's exactly what it says. If I click OK here when I'm connecting, and it shows it's connected in there, and I paste into a browser the web link that has just been copied, I can view my caption output. So if I go to Chrome, click in here, and either right-click paste or Control-V. It pastes the link in that was, again, automatically copied from Rapid Caption. And if I hit Enter, it'll bring me to the textcast output. If I test some captions, going back into Rapid Caption, test, and I push the captions out, and they're now up in this white box, I can go back in and verify my captions are appearing. This is an absolutely essential thing to do. It doesn't matter whether you're doing a meeting, a class, it doesn't matter whether it's WebEx or Zoom. If we have a textcast link involved, there is no reason for you not to make sure that your textcast, at the least, is connected and going out to a stream. And the reason why this is so essential to do this test and check the output that's automatically copied from Rapid Caption when you connect to a textcast stream is that this green connected status here, you may have noticed if you've been with us for a while, doesn't really mean that much. If you connect to a stream that's a nonsense stream, if you fat finger and put the wrong stream ID in, it'll look like you're connected for a little bit, but your captions won't be going there. And the other thing is that sometimes, even if you enter the correct stream, the stream goes idle for a bit, and everything looks fine, the connection persists, and you type your, you get your writer and you caption into this yellow box, but you don't see, obviously we're seeing it now because it's working, but you don't see anything coming up in here. In those situations, it means usually the stream's gone idle, it needs resetting. To accommodate that, to fix those problems, no matter what the problem is, go back in, click Initialize in the upper right. So I'm upper right here, I see Connect, Initialize, Clear. If I click Initialize here, it's going to prompt me twice to enter the stream ID. The first time I enter it, again, no password. The first time I enter it, it goes inactive here. It boots everybody who's using the stream off of the stream, and it restarts the stream again. Make sure when you're putting these stream IDs in, again, that you're being very deliberate and double checking the Caption Management System location field, your daily events reminder, etc. for the stream ID. I can't tell you how many times very well-meaning captioners who are trying to do everything correctly simply just have the wrong letter in one stream ID and they keep entering it incorrectly, and it looks like everything's connected, but it's just not the correct stream. So just double check when you're doing this process, and then you'll fix all the problems at once. If you had the wrong stream, you'll fix that. If instead the stream went idle, not a problem. It'll just fix itself by virtue of the fact that you've initialized it. And then you would test again. And go back to the website and make sure that the output is going. So that's all there is to it. This textcast stream is the one, if you've used this correct stream ID, that the student will be using in order to access the class. Even though you're getting your audio or whatever from WebEx or Zoom, this is where they're actually looking at captions. If they need to have that same stream ID sent to them in Zoom, if they're messaging you, just go into the chat in Zoom. This is only if they've requested it. You can find whoever their name is in here individually instead of sending it to everybody. And then you're going to click into the chat, paste the link that was automatically copied when you connected to the stream in Rapid Caption, and you're going to paste it in there. And that is really all there is to one of those sort of weird hybrid classes where it's Zoom plus textcast. The key thing is to check your own textcast stream output at the website that is automatically copied. And I've seen this come up quite a bit. We have usually the textcast output links in the setup sheet, so a lot of captioners have grown accustomed to accessing them from there, to the extent that if one isn't included, they haven't realized that at any point they can grab their own textcast output just by pasting after they connect to the textcast within Rapid Caption. So again, no matter what job you're doing, you should be able to verify your textcast output here. If you try that step, the initialization after not seeing your output show up, and it's still not working, then obviously get in touch with us. And it might be something a little bit more involved that's stopping your captions from working. All right, that's basically it in terms of textcasting.